Hey guys, I want to make my next book review for you guys, which is The Dip by Seth Godin. If you just watched my previous one, it was another Seth Godin book, right? Linchpin. The reason I read The Dip right after, which is the title, The Dip, is because Seth Godin was so damn good. Now, The Dip was a lot shorter. It's actually a quick read. Took me a day to read the book. Now, I can read books at 2 to 2.5 times the speed right now, which is exciting. So I was able to get through this book pretty much in a day. That's how easy of a read it is. But it also is a very impactful book. Now, again, if you don't know what my channel is all about, it's to get people to read more books. It's also so I can look back at book reviews in the future and get everything from it. I'm reading over 60 books this year. All right, so let's dive in. My top 3 takeaways from the book, The Dip. Number 1 is it actually pays to be the best. And when I say the best, I'm talking about number 1, right? So if you're number 1 in your industry, you have to understand that you will actually make 100 times as much money as number 2 through 10. Literally 100 times. So it literally pays to be the best. So how do you become the best? You push through and fight and scratch and get it done. Again, I'm a high performance coach and an entrepreneur, and I've always wanted to be the best in sports, everything. And the crazy part is, as a high performance coach, one of my goals is in the next 5 years, I want to pass up Brendan Bouchard, who's a badass, but I'm gonna catch you, Brendan. I can't wait to meet you in person. And it's not just a bad competition. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're pushing me. You're awesome, but I'm excited to catch you here in the next 5 years. And honestly, at the end of the day, you're probably excited about that because you're a high performance coach and you want more people to be changed, their lives changed. So I'm super excited, guys, about that. But again, it pays to be the best. Ask Brendan Bouchard. Ask Michael Jordan. Ask Tiger Woods before he messed his life up. Ask anybody who's been the best. Does it pay? It does. It takes work. It takes suffering. But when you're there, the rewards are great. Number 2, the whole point of The Dip by Seth Godin is to explain what happens along the way when you start something new. So anytime you start something new, guys, you're gonna be excited, right? You're gonna have the honeymoon phase. If you watch one of my previous videos, I talk about it. There's a whole entire process, and I loved how Seth actually broke it down slightly different. The honeymoon phase, boom, boom, boom. You're super pumped, super excited, super passionate, and then it hits a wall, and you have a dip. And in that dip, a lot of people quit. And sometimes it's actually good to quit. And that's what Seth's talking about, is that at that dip, you have to make a decision. Are you gonna escalate and climb, or is it time to move on? Most people do give up though, and I'm not a big fan of quitting, but sometimes it is a time to quit. So that's what the dip is. Last but not least, guys, is what I call deception. That's what Seth calls the dip. Deception is the same thing. So you're pumped, you have your honeymoon phase, and you have this deception. You have to make a decision in deception, or you're gonna fight through it. I'm a big believer in fighting through, because once you fight through it, then you get to results. You get to be consciously competent, and it's amazing once you're there. And then you all of a sudden get motivated, and then you can freaking have exponential results, right? Which means you should go read a book called Bold. Talks about how to have exponential results. But this book was quick. That's why I'm going to make this book review quick. It's my fastest book review of the year. Subscribe below, guys. Check out my other book reviews. Check out my other videos. Go to my website, mattbalducci.com. If you're looking for high performance coaching, you know where to go. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.